Hi, my name is Robin Hanna from VintageMXRacer.com. I knew Danny Chandler through a friend of mine, Rick Tipton, who has GP Mako and GPMako.com. I was really bummed out to hear about Danny's passing. Recently, at a Navy DRA race, a friend of mine, Ken Vanderhoof, number 7X, told me that he had taken video at Hangtown on Sunday, Kids Day, of Danny's memorial of Brad Lackey and Roger DeCoster both telling stories about just how far Danny had pushed motocross to a new level. And I want to share that video with you.
Well, the tree story was there was this place that nobody expected anyone to jump, and Danny started jumping it in practice, and he was jumping through the branches, hitting branches, and still next time he would do the same thing. So we had to go talk to the promoter and all that to cut out of the tree because Magoo was doing something that nobody expected, of course. And you know, you all know about Danny, how he was. Everything was like to the max, everything was 110%, and like with my riders today, it seems to be that I'm always trying to motivate them and to push harder, to try harder, and to do things with more intensity. And with Danny, it was just the opposite. Dave Arnold, who was running the Honda team with me at the time, and we would scratch our head and, you know, see Danny on the track and go, what are we going to do? What, you know, are we going to slow him down? What are we going to do? You know, what can we do to, you know, he's going to kill himself. Even in practice sometime at our test track at Simi Valley, we had this outdoor track and a supercross track, and one of the outdoor track had this huge downhill, and it was kind of like a double graded. It was, you know, I had a flat section, it started going down, and then it went down almost like vertical. And Danny, before Danny was on the team, we had Bailey and Johnny O on the team, and they rode there all the time. And then the first time Danny comes, he comes and jumps the whole thing. Nobody would even think about jumping.
Makes those other Honda guys look bad, doesn't it?
So they made David and Johnny quite uncomfortable. And things like that happen all the time. At Wallen, at the Nation, that was on the 500 in '82 on the open bikes. And Wallen is a really fast track with lots of rocks. I mean, it's rocks all the way around. And even with a chest protector, you would get all these welts on your chest and all that. And Danny is getting ready to go to the staff, and he has no chest protector. I'm asking him, Danny, what are you doing? You know, you're going to get killed out there. And I think don't worry. I'm going to take the whole shot and I'm going to lead this thing. He did, and there was this berm coming back on the straight, and these pictures will be in my mind forever. Danny would come through there with the back wheel over the berm on a CR 500, and you know how powerful those things were. Completely pinned with the back wheel over the berm and never backing off, and end up winning. And it was unbelievable. I never seen anybody ride 4 motors in a row. You know, first in Germany on the 250, and then the next weekend in Wallen in Switzerland, and win in that dominant a way. And in Danny's mind, I don't think there was any doubt that he was going to win those races. And you know, we always talk about the riders when we go to the Nation about, you know, this thing is for the pride of your country and all that. And
you gotta not making mistakes, it's serious business.
And with Danny, he took it to another level, you know, it was like in a different world.
Yeah, 82, he was just smoking on fire, man. It's so neat that he got that year in there, because he won everything. Superbikers, the championship, the Carlsbad, those races, he was just untouchable. That was like his premier year. He was just smoking. Unlike couple years before at the Superbikers. He's on a Magoo, so it must have been, Billy probably knows, it was probably, I don't know, 79 or 80. So anyway, we're still at the Superbikers at Carlsbad. You know, we're going 130 on motocross bikes. So, you know, there is a little room for getting in trouble. And I'm in practice, and I'm going, you know, I'm in one of the fastest sections. It's about $1.25 or something. And I shut off because I'm already going so fast and I'm not even going to make the corner, because you start on the very inside and at that speed, you know, your bike just drifts all the way across the entire track. You can barely stay on the track, you know, for this right-hand turn it happened to be. And I shut off and then I hear, and I go, oh shit. Because I saw him a couple corners back, so I know it's him behind me, so I suck my elbows in, I get as small as I can possibly be, waiting for him to come to the inside and just take me out, right? And all of a sudden I see a front wheel on the outside, I'm going, ooh, sweet, he's out there. And he got lower and lower and lower, off the tires, onto the rims, onto the cases, and off the track. And I'm going, ooh, just skated the bullet there, but no, I wasn't right. Mako hits the giant tractor tires, straying straight back up, comes across the track, I hit an endo at 90. So before the race, I told Danny, you know, I'm just on a break over here between GPs. I'm kind of, you know, just riding a couple races. Don't kill me, kill the other guys. And so I run over there after I get up. I land on my head on the pavement, you know, and I get up and all dingy. So I run over there and the bike's laying there, and it's like a kind of a cliff down into some dirt area at Carlsbad there. And there he is in the dirt, and he sees me coming, and he starts taking off and running. He ran all the way back to the pit, left his bike there, and I chased him halfway until I figured out what I'm going to catch him. And, you know, that's just one of my Magoo deals, you know. You know, he was always, he's a Nor-Cal brother, so, you know, me and him, we had to hold the flag high for Northern California when we went to LA or wherever we went.
Yeah.
And he did us proud.
Yeah, that I remember Carlsbad also. I think it was maybe 82 that great year, and Danny would come up. Remember when you went to the lowest part of the track there, that house?
Yeah.
And you come back up the hill,
Yep.
and then you had the flat section, and you went to then to the fast section, and the dirt track guys, they used to slide, but they never had seen a guy slide the bike like Magoo on the asphalt.
Yeah.
You know, and it was unbelievable, right?
And I mean, if you guys have the opportunity to see that video, you know, that ABC video of the Superbikers, you know, it's out there. You can find it and download it or something. But man, he just was on fire. He killed him. And he passed Steve Wise on the straight. Wise is going 130. Anyway, this is my brother, Magoo. That's what we call him. Godspeed, buddy.
Yeah.
One more thing to say about Danny. I think if you had Danny as a friend, he would stand up to an army to defend you, and you cannot have a more, you know, a friend that was more, meant more. Yeah, I mean, he was unbelievable. He would stand up against anybody or an army if he had to. He was, you know, Danny was a great guy.